Oilersnation After Dark begins now.
Say what you want about the Edmonton Oilers, but they know how to entertain an audience. And tonight was no exception. You might look at the final 4-1 score and say, oh, must have been an easy one for the Edmonton Oilers. But oh, no. Looks can be deceiving. This one goes down to the wire. Buttholes were clenched for the final 5 minutes of that game. Bouchard with a sick empty netter. Leon Draisaitl with an absolute gift at the end of it. And we sit here feeling, hey, puck line wins. They're covering. Belt line wins. The chat getting you good right now?
I'll save it.
Look what you're doing to my co-host, Michael Menzies, as the Edmonton Oilers defeat the Chicago Blackhawks by a score of 4-1. Yeah, that's right, people. Cup year. Oh, it's getting better and
I've got
better.
more guttural. It's coming from deeper, these ones.
Something tells me we're going to have a good one tonight, folks. But hello, what up, and welcome to ONAD, brought to you by Bet365 19+. Please play responsibly. Download the app today, because whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. I am joined this evening by one Michael Menzies, who the chat's calling you Jesus and things right now.
Well, the Alberta separation comment was the one.
I knew that's what got you.
I was like, look, I used to report on that stuff working in Bonnyville, so
chat's off to
I'm not a separatist. Sorry.
Gene Principe's in and says Michael Menzies is my favorite. You also, coming out of the national anthem, you completely predicted and called what Jack Michaels was going to say when they came from the anthem. You guys got to watch the game with Menzies, because I highly recommend it. But Menzies, the boys moved to 5-0 in the cream team jerseys.
That's right.
And while tonight was not a full cream dream, I guess I could say, it was a creamy dub nonetheless. Give me a quick vibe check.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean,
win's a win. I'm not going to complain.
It's funny that you meant, because the box score does reflect probably what it should have been, but how it got there was interesting, because the Oilers in the first period, I mean, how many chances did they have? Knight was standing on his head. He was brilliant. The Oilers get up 2-0 very early in the second, and they score on maybe their 12th and 13th best chance. Like, the chances that they had versus the goals that were actually scored were interesting. The last 25 minutes of the game was this kind of casual, let's keep running the clock type of.
That wasn't the Edmonton Oilers that I know and love. That wasn't pedal to the metal Edmonton Oilers. No. That was sitting back on your heels, trying to defend a lead. They were thoroughly out shooting the Blackhawks in the first and second period. And then in the third period, Blackhawks 13-11. Got a little too close for comfort there at points. But at the end of the day, I see it in the chat. A win is a win. Let's get caught up in said chat right now. Hunter said, Menzies is my Jesus. He's got the hair for it anyways.
There you go. Don't pray to me.
Brother.
Don't pray to me. I don't answer prayers.
Nova says, Ingram is the GOAT. How have I gone this many minutes without mentioning one Connor Ingram? He was fucking incredible in this hockey game. I think that might have been his best performance yet in the Oilers uniform. Saved his best for the cream. I'm not surprised. Who's surprised? Yeah. Hurt and oil burden. Beauty game by Ingram. So long, picks. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great.
There you go. That was some simpatico action right there.
There we go. Yeah, now you get to see it. Yeah. Beautiful game from Connor Ingram. If that wasn't the nail in the coffin for Calvin Pickard, I don't know what is, Michael.
Yeah, I thought Ingram was terrific. Like we said, his numbers cratered because of the Boston game where he was brutal. He was bad. Other than that, I've really enjoyed watching Ingram. And tonight, despite the one-sidedness of the game when it was 2-0, the Oilers were there's a few moments they're trying to let the Blackhawks back into the game. There were a few big turnovers that led to chances. Ingram answered just about every challenge.
You talk about saving your teammates' bacon. Well, Connor Ingram did it repeatedly throughout this hockey game. We'll go through some highlights a little bit later on. My, oh my, thoroughly. And then, Connor Ingram, that's now 7 appearances in an Oilers jersey. 6 of them 2 hands worth are above 900 save percentage. And yes, I'm not good at math. I'm sure I can figure it out quickly here by Googling Connor Ingram. What his save percentage now is at for the season.
It'll be close.
892 when he came in. Yeah. It's not updated. Guys, I can't do math. I lied.
It'll be close. Listen, again, went to art school twice. So just using
it's not be like a 967.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be up at a 900 now that I think about that.
Using probability, it'll be real
Let's stop doing math right here, because this is where we get out of our skis a little bit. Lance Kane said Ingram deserved the shutout.
He did.
Yeah, he really did. He really did. And then Austin says, "Woo!" Sounds like R2D2 or one of those things in Star Wars. Cup year is what he meant to say.
Cup year.
Yeah, Menzies getting the hang of it. Wise Kyle says, cash rules everything around me. Cream. Get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. Early comment of the night. Tammy, Ingram with a 967 save percentage.
That's what I said it was.
There's also that.
960.
Now we're both doing it. Now he got me on pre-gaming. Now I got it here. Dre, the race for 3 straight wins begins again. I wish my voice could get as deep as Dre's voice. Gene Principe, he loves Menzies. Percy says, play la bamba, baby. Yeah. Southpaw, Ingram with some 6 saves. Wise Kyle says he loves cream. And then Lance Kane says, I hope Bordsey talks about the Oilers. I love when he does that. I am only here hoping he mentions them. So let's talk about that Steelers-Texans game right now off the lead. Let's get her going. Game. Texans, you're Drake Mays now, buddy. Now you're in it. And then 8 Angry Nuns says, cream up.
How are the Raiders, Lance? How did they play this weekend?
Yeah.
How'd they do?
Fernando Mendoza. We're already too much football. Then we got Super Chats. Tammy, my queen, is in. Reminder, all your Super Chats support the Ben Stelter Foundation. Couldn't think of a better place for our Super Chat money donations to go. Now that we get to see that we work so closely with the Ben Stelter Foundation, it's awesome. Last year we raised so much money, specifically after big dubs for the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah. So, hey, respectfully, let's get it popping in the chat. Get off your wall. Whoa. Tammy says $10, 19 game streak for Davo, 967 for Ings. Connor Ingram, as I'm going with, 2 empty net goals. I mean, God, I love these boys. Stick taps, hearts for Ben always. And then Rusty, if he's anything, he's consistent and in the gym. $5, excellent win. The way they held the lead reminded me of the 16-game heater from 2 years ago. Bouchard is a beauty, and Ingram is so good. See, kind of might push back on that, Rusty. I did not like the way the Edmonton Oilers sat on that lead. It was a little too stressful for me, but also need to note, programming note, you see it at the top of your YouTube chat right now. We got the voicemail line open, win, lose, or draw. I want to hear from the people. We've gotten Lance Kane asking about blow-up doll options on the line. We've gotten coffee takes. We've gotten actual good hockey questions. I'll also take some hate if we got any Chicago Blackhawks fans who want to get in the chat. Let it roll, people. Let it roll. Also, Oilersnation After Dark is a presentation. Capital GMC. They do awesome things. Capital GMC Buick. Check out their extensive inventory of top quality vehicles like the 2026 GMC Terrain Denali or the 2026 Sierra Denali Ultimate. They've got Edmonton's highest volume of GMC dealer, the #1 certified pre-owned dealer in Alberta. They do awesome things. What are you giggling?
Sorry. So I shared on my Facebook page the show, and a friend of mine. You
still use Facebook?
You
are an old soul.
At Lakeline Connect, we were everything was Facebook. That's why I know so much about separation. Anyhow. Old friend of mine who I graduated with, Johnny Dewick, shout out. He says some old 30-1 math by Menzies. I knew it would come in handy at some point, taking the higher level math right there.
I'm a -2 guy through and through.
Yeah.
You were a -1 guy?
Yeah. That's a long story.
Ooh. I was AP, brother. What up?
Surrounded by nerds in this room.
71%.
59. What up? C's get degrees, boys. Bart, let's get into it. Kick it off with some headlines. Give me some Drake. I might be too strung out on confident. We got to fully do it one day, Brett, here. We should just let it actually go. Bring in the whole thing. because I know I could do it. I know I could. Headlines brought to you by Greta Bar-Yeg, my favorite spot in the city, where this upcoming Saturday, we are going to be down at my favorite spot in the city. It's going to be a party Saturday night. The Oilers taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Rivalry games just mean more. Escape January. Watch party going down at Greta. All kinds of drink specials, food specials. If somebody scores a hat trick, they have an absolutely unbelievable deal going down. You do not want to miss it Saturday night. The ON staff is going to be there. Yeah, they call it Hat Trick Chaos.
Oh,
There's some good stuff in there. So if somebody scores a hattie, $9.99 triple highballs all night. I've never really been a guy who orders triple highballs, but I might have to be if Zach Hyman scores a hat trick.
That's right. Hey, and if they score 5 goals in a game, you win $1 million. That
is not legally binding. That is not legally binding. His fingers were crossed the entire time he said that. They also have an overtime win special as well. $5 drinks on all sponsored products. People, if you got no plans on Saturday night, you better get your ass down to Greta Bar-Yeg because it is going to be a good time. You're busy on Saturday.
I'm in Devon.
The big
Pontiacs,
city. The big city.
Pontiacs at the Devon extreme.
You know how hardworking this guy is over here. He's covering the Edmonton Oilers, covering the Pontiacs. That's pretty much it.
Fort Saskatchewan U17 AAA Rangers. Done some U17 AAA this year.
My buddy used to play for that team.
This guy's doing so much.
So the Edmonton Oilers improved to 5-0 in their cream team jerseys. And at the end of the day, a win, that's a cream dream to me. They were initially, to start this hockey game, I'd say the first 40 minutes, they were the much better hockey team. They were the aggressor. Maybe delete a couple brutal turnovers from the Oilers in their own end to start that game where, boy, oh boy, Connor Ingram, you had to be on it early. He was not all that tested early on, but every time he was tested, that fell under a high-quality danger situation for sure. But the other side for the Oilers, they offensively, this game could have been 4-0 10 minutes into the hockey game if it wasn't for Spencer Knight. He was robbing Oilers left, right, and center, having them looking skyward, none bigger. Then he absolutely robbed Kasperi Kapanen, going side to side, cheeks looking skyward. He was pissed.
Freddie Mangiapane had 2 or 3 chances. Roslovic was denied by a toe save. The Kapanen one-timer. McDavid net drove, and Ekholm tipped it and hit the crossbar. Then Kapanen was robbed again. This was all before they scored. Like, there was how many chances early on? They were all over the Blackhawks. They were not ready to go.
It was crazy. Spencer Knight, for a young goaltender, I said he's the goalie of the future for the Blackhawks. Yep, he's the goalie of the present as well. Without him, this one could have been bad. And yes, I think overall the Oilers were the better team tonight. But for a team in the Blackhawks that's missing Connor Bedard, guy can't even play with the flu. Michael Jordan is pissed when he heard that news coming down. The Oilers just I'll say, the final 20 minutes and just every bit, it felt like they got to 2. And you're okay, you just need one more here, and that might be the nail in the coffin, the kind of backbreaker. And the Oilers just didn't have it. And then,
what started it was that power play near the end of the second period, where they just didn't have that same zip on the pucks and getting pucks toward goal. It was just far too perimeter, and that kind of leaked through in the third, which is fine. But then you also can't start backtracking in the zone and stop chipping pucks out. You can play this sort of boring game state if you're going to play a chip puck in, chip puck out type of game, but they weren't doing that, and that's what started to undo the lead.
Yeah, that's a good point on the power play there as well. That was kind of a momentum killer, momentum builder for the Blackhawks. Also, we knew it. Shout out the pre-scout article. The Hawks had killed off 14 consecutive penalties coming into tonight. And then at Oilers power play, number 1 in the NHL, they go 0 for 2 on the evening. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. The Oilers kick off their big 5-game week. Every single game this week is going to have travel involved. They get 2 points in a game, Menzies. We talked about it a fair amount that you look at it. Brett's about to pull it up as I just saw it there for a flash. Yeah. This is a stretch this week, these 7 days, that these are 5 incredibly winnable games. The Oilers should be favored in every single one of these. And hey, at the end of the day, it wasn't the prettiest result from the Edmonton Oilers, but they get the 2 points on the dad's trip. More on that later. Shout out Mr. Hyman, all-time interview. But and they move on. They got to pack up, get on the plane tomorrow night, get ready to go in Nashville.
Yeah, that's right. Head to Tennessee. where the mayor will return to municipal politics and slinging pucks down in Nashville.
Shout out, Leon.
I can give. We'll save the Predator stats. I wrote the pre-scout for the Predators during the intermission.
I could say that's what you were doing over there.
Yeah, that's what I was.
You're prepping me for pregame.
I was prepping you tomorrow today. Yeah,
the goalie of tomorrow today.
Exactly.
But overall, hey, I'm happy with the Oilers' result tonight in this hockey game. But the guy that we got to thank thoroughly for the dub this evening. Have a night, Connor Ingram. He was unbelievable. Connor Ingram is what I'm rolling with from here on out. He was unreal. You look at the stats here on your screen, 29. Try it again. Here you see the stats, 29 saves on 30 shots for a .967 save percentage. He was 2.39 goals saved above expected in this one. You can tell the Oilers, it tends to happen from time to time. They get a little careless, a little sloppy with the puck, especially to start in that opening 20 minutes. And Connor Ingram, he was there to bail out the Edmonton Oilers over and over again. Brett, I believe we have some highlights here of some of his, just pick and choose. It felt like when he was getting tested, there were some high quality looks. Just this one right here, absolutely. That was a nice dangle move by the Blackhawks there to get it in. And one-on-one, Connor Ingram. And this, it's again, for the vast majority of this game, it was a 2-goal lead, and it was close. This one was just a nice way to battle in front of his crease. There was some traffic in front of the net. We were chirping the shit out of Ryan Donato throughout the evening. Connor Ingram, this was a stamp performance that, hey, I should be the Edmonton Oilers 1B goaltender. I don't even want to use the term backup with Tristan Jarry, because the way Connor Ingram has looked in his 7 games in an Oilers jersey, it has been just that. It's been good. It's been solid. It's been something that gives you confidence. We've all discussed it so much, but it's such a weird feeling you now have watching Connor Ingram in the net. And we all heard it today. We played it on pre-gaming. Chris Knobloch spoke to the media mentioning that could be as soon as tomorrow that both Tristan Jarry and Jake Wallman might be back in the lineup. And I think 7-game sample size here for Ingram. Thoroughly, no doubt, shouldn't be any doubt, in my opinion, in anyone's minds. He is the choice. Calvin Pickard, we love you. We appreciate you. But Ingram, play the hot hand, and he is hot.
Yeah, he's hot. He's playing well. And that's what the Oilers need right now, because obviously, look, how much oxygen has been spent this season alone on Oilers goaltending. It's great to see that Ingram has come in. The wager taken by Bowman way back when in the fall. Let's see what he can do. And obviously it wasn't even going that well in the AHL, but Ingram has rose to the occasion. It was great that Chris Knobloch could meet with his old homeroom teacher, Mr. Ingram, tonight. And then Connor, the student, could teach the Blackhawks a little something there as the game went along.
That was good. Yeah, it's a pretty funny concept that Connor Ingram's dad taught Chris Knobloch. He was his homeroom teacher, I think, in junior high. He said that Ingram's dad was also his coach for certain sports growing up. Ingram's just doing it right. Shout out Imperial Saskatchewan, baby. You are all honorary Edmontonians from here on out. Southpaw says Ingram. Also, Rusty asked, I'm assuming we're getting picks tomorrow night. Absolutely. Second half of a back-to-back against the Nashville Predators.
But if Jarry's ready, what does that mean?
We got to keep it locked on Oilers Nation every day tomorrow at around 12 Mountain Standard Time, because we could possibly see some transactions.
I do think it would make more sense to have it be a home start.
But then why would they be on the road, right? Why did they go on a
boys?
Be with the Dad's trip. Actually, yeah, Dad's trip.
Be with the boys.
That would entirely be the answer.
Chicago and Nashville.
Also, Chris Knobloch
spend some time.
Has been known to lie to me from time to time. So
he's a fibber. He fibs.
He just kind of speaks in hyperbole sometimes. He gets you to buy in. I hear what I want to hear, and then I get upset about it afterwards.
Yeah, he fibs a little bit. That's a coach thing.
I like John. He said, didn't watch the game, but did Ingram do well? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I could say thoroughly thumbs up performance.
But I think, who did you not like from the Oilers tonight outside of 75? No, and even Regula,
I only really hated him in one moment. He had one brutal turnover.
I thought the Oilers, team-wise, up and down their lineup. Frederick with the puck tonight this was one of his better puck games. I thought Mangiapane was all right. Roslovic annoyed me at times with his details, his defensive awareness. Those could be the things that preclude him from getting really rich on his next contract. So it'd be interesting to watch. But otherwise, like up and down the lineup, I really liked. I
couldn't agree more with the Edmonton Oilers' fourth line of Curtis frickin' Laser Beams Lazar, Trent Frederick, and Matthias Janmark. They were very noticeable in this game, and it worked with the eye test. They had an expected goals for percentage of 65.32 in 6 minutes of ice time at 5v5. And look at the stat sheet. Curtis Lazar had 4 shots in this hockey game. Trent Frederick was noticeable for doing good things out there on the ice. And this was something, I said this, Oilers Nation After Dark on Saturday night against the LA Kings. I really liked the way the fourth line was competing out there. And boys, even Matthias Janmark had some offensive chances in this game.
Buzz.
A little bit going on there. He was skating well and had himself in good positions. You like to see it. Once again, they're only going to get limited ice time every single game. You look at it, Trent Frederick plays a whopping 9:28 in the hockey game. But, hey, he had 3 shots, 1 hit. Was not a detriment to the team tonight. And then I guess that actually just takes me. I just want to give him his flowers, and I feel like I've been giving him his flowers every game since he's returned. But Kasperi Cheeks-Kapanen is just been exactly what this Oilers team needed. He was unbelievable tonight. I thought he was one of the better players on the ice. He was all over it offensively, especially to start that game. We talk about Spencer Knight making Oilers forwards looking skyward. He had Cheeks a little pissed off at points in there, but it was good chances, smart passes, good on the forecheck, physical. I believe he finished with 3 shots on the evening. He had a block. He had a hit. I just really like the way that Kasperi Kapanen plays. And then, like, it isn't just offensively. There was another one in the first period. Odd man rush going back the other way. Yeah. And Cheeks gets on his horse. And he gets back in there to make the play, makes a little stick lift, whatever, gets the puck off of the Blackhawks stick. And you sit there. What has he played now? 4, 5 games since he's been back. I think it's 4. He's got 4 points, I do believe, in that time frame since he's been back. And it's kind of funny, right? I sat here, the first game he came back, and I went, I don't know how long this experiment in the top 6 is going to last. That was right after Nobby's comments about, Jack Roslovic might have to play in the top 6. You got to play your best with your best. So I thought there might have been an expiry date on Kapanen with Leon Draisaitl. But no. So far, so good. And he has not given Chris Knoblauch any reason to make any changes on that line in the top 6 in general. I sit here night after night singing Cheeks' praises, and he deserves it thoroughly.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Kapanen it's been over and above what I would have expected right out of the gates after such a long layoff. But you could tell he was just, pissed that he had to obviously get re-injured and go through all the rehab and everything like that. And he's just been electric and actually helped that line a lot. And when Draisaitl's been engaged on the defensive side of the puck, then that line's been, just super at both ends. But Kapanen's been great. And Kapanen, as opposed to other Oiler wingers that they've acquired over the years, Mangiapane, Frederick, Skinner, Arvidsson, whatever, Kapanen is legitimately the guy that you could slot in different areas, and that would still suit his game. He makes sense in the top 6 for now, but he could also make sense in the bottom 6. He's just a useful player. He's really become a really good pro after being, a top-end pick that was a lot of offense early on. He's grown his game so much. I
love that you say that, because it was either Thursday or Saturday. I sat in this very chair going off about how the style of play that he plays with, it's more skilled than Pods, but similar, maybe a little bit less physical, but that works on your top line, your second line, your third line, your fourth line. That just works. It's effort-based, taking advantage of his natural abilities and that speed. And you forget, former first-round pick, we watched it tonight, 2016 World Juniors, overtime gold medal game, Cheeks with the winner. He's got the clutch gene, and I just appreciate everything he's been doing. He even had an interview recently where they asked him, you surprised at how well you are playing coming back after missing 36 games with an injury where he had a setback and took it out on that entire stick rack during practice? It's been unbelievable for Cheeks. And, Here's to hoping he can keep it up. Here's to hoping he stays healthy. The final thing we got to touch on, we just keep updating it every single game. Connor McDavid continues his career high point streak. It is now 19 games with 45 points over that stretch. He finishes with 2 assists tonight, 19 goals, 25 apples, 45 points, 96 shots. McDavid, now, I guess he had a little bit less in the shot category tonight. Just another night, just another performance from Connor where he gets it done. You're not surprised with the 2 points. I was minus 135 on Bet365 for 2+ points, which are terrible odds. That is no juice.
Yeah.
I still bet it because why not? He's probably
for you, the action is the juice. Heat.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Those who have seen Heat, they know that line.
That was good. That was good. Connor McDavid, though, he's been unbelievable. And I believe we got a little bit of a sound in the room, which is brought to you by our friends from, as I scroll, Dog Patch. Shout out to Dog Patch, the very bar below us, the very restaurant down below us. Come on down. We're going to be there throughout the season. But Brett, I believe this is one Evan Bouchard talking about, his captain, his leader, and the best player on planet Earth, Connor McDavid.
I don't know what else there is to say about him. He's a leader on and off the ice. Obviously, he drives our team. He's been great all season long. So I'm not shocked he's at 19 games right now.
I shouldn't be shocked, but once again, career high point streak for Connor McDavid. We played this game on Oilers Nation. Brett, pull up the schedule. Pull up the schedule in January, please. That was fucking rude of me. That was, dude. I'm sorry,
Jamie. Go pull up.
Dude, I'm not a Rogan guy. Don't give me that. But so let me ask you: we're at 19 games right now. How long could this streak go on for, Menzies? We talked on pre-gaming. These are favorable matchups.
Well, let's see March.
Nice. I said
April
16th.
when is McDavid not going to be in a good opportunity to get a point? I mean,
he's never not. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so who knows when it could end?
See, I jokingly said to Tyler today, I was like, April 16th. And he's like, do you actually think that? And I went, well, I don't know. If you put a gun to my head before every single game and said, do you think Connor's getting a point tonight? Yeah, I'd say yes. It's like minus 700 on Bet365 every night. This is an otherworldly run that he has been on lately. And it's having a moment again. We got to do it at least once a week where we thank our lucky stars that we live in an alternate timeline where we get to watch Connor McDavid night in and night out. We're truly blessed.
It's pretty good player. Pretty good. We should mention Bouchard scoring 2 goals tonight below the goal line. When do you see that? I mean, one, he bangs it in off night. The other one, he scores from the opposite side of the ice. I mean, I thought Bouchard had a really strong game with the puck tonight. And, it showed his poise to just sort of lay it up alley-oop for Hyman to tap in. And then just win the D zone draw, 1-goal game. We're all a little nervous. What's going to happen? Just shoot it into the net.
Evan Bouchard with 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points is now up to 46 points in 46 games this season. We got point per game. Evan Bouchard back. Mm-hmm. Clap it up. Mm-hmm. That's worth the 10 mil. That's worth the 10 mil. Suck on that one, haters. And I guess just furthermore, even more than tonight, though, I have really liked where Evan Bouchard's game is at as a whole. We've heard Chris Knobloch talk about it recently and just the way he's playing every single situation and has truly usurped Matthias Ekholm. He is, without a doubt, the best defenseman on the Edmonton Oilers. In my opinion, it's not even close. And Bouchard, hey, we appreciate you. And it just feels like he's on a good roll right now with where his game's at.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a strong game, and obviously, the box score reflects it, but there wasn't many of those holy shit, Evan moments. Yep. He kept those to, low per 60, kept the goals high per 60. So that was good. I mean, this game had a lot of unique moments from it. I mean,
entertaining as hell.
Can I give you my moment of the game?
Only because they're literally printed down on paper. That you can trust a man's notes when they're actually taken down on paper.
Hard notes.
Same with Sean Paganini
with the pen. Levshunov having one of the longest shifts in NHL history.
Wait for the
tonight.
jeans. Wait for the jeans.
Okay. Okay. Well, we can can it there and have more of a chat.
There we
But
go. We'll pull it up later.
That was amazing.
That was one of the weirdest things I've seen in a minute. But let's go now. The good, the bad, and the oily. Unpack it all. Brought to you by Oodle Noodle. Download the app today. Earn some loyalty rewards points when you sign up and create your account. They got all kinds of unbelievable deals. We know Oodle Noodle. They work closely with all kinds of charities. You couldn't, I'm going to say it. Fuck Walkbox. There, I said it.
Whoa.
There, I said it.
Whoa.
I can't take it back. Even Noodle Box. You can get it too. Anyone can get it. You're not Oodle Noodle. You don't have Sonny's battered chicken.
Fuck Tokyo Express.
Keep Panda Express.
Are you starting a Crips versus Bloods
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
noodle
yeah.
war here?
It's funny you say it because I do this because the other day my buddy, we were like scrolling through DoorDash and he was like, yeah, I'm thinking Walkbox. And my neck just shot over so fast to him. And I was like, not in my house.
You should have slapped him.
I said, not in my house. You're not.
Yeah.
You can eat that outside. You're not doing that in my house. On my couch, you're going to do that. Unbelievable.
I know damn
Unbelievable.
well who that wasn't.
Jersey. You're going to do that. You're going to do that. Really?
Nope, don't couch creep. No, none of this. The good this evening was the great, the unbelievable. Connor Ingram once again stopped 29 of 30 saves. This is just another performance now. 6 out of 7, I would thoroughly say. Thumbs up from Connor Ingram. Has given the Oilers a chance to win the hockey game. And this one, he did it again tonight and then some. Felt like, the first 40 minutes, I had it kind of written in my notes. I was like, maybe not all that super tested like frequently, but those chances he got against him in the first 40 were high quality. And then in the third period, the Oilers just kind of took the pedal off the metal a little bit. Yes, he allows the one where it kind of goes in his glove and out, and then it's a rebound immediately.
It hit
It was
the
a weird
top. It never really went in
I don't
the
think
glove.
it went in.
Kind of stung the...
Tristan was, if he dropped this puck, Tristan was ready
there
to.
was going to be
There was going to be bad blood.
carnage.
Nice.
Carnage in the
Word of
office.
the night. Word of the night. Carnage. Shout out to Spider-Man. Film.
Cream carnage in Chicago. More at 11.
What alliteration? Cream carnage in Chicago. Attaboy. But yeah, that one. Hey, it's going to happen. But there's kind of been a discussion. It was weird because on the broadcast, and I'm still kind of, I don't know where I fall on it. Remember the broadcast recently? They were calling Connor Ingram soft and meant that as a compliment and that he's not giving up huge, juicy rebounds and he's covering pucks out well. Tyler Remchuk has been on the other complete side of that argument where he thinks that he's given up way too many juicy rebounds. I'm not sure where I fall on this. I don't think I think of it nearly as badly as Tyler does. There's obviously been some rebounds here and there. I don't even know why I'm doing this because it's the good. Connor Ingram was the good. We talk about the good.
If there was a critique I would have of Ingram's game, especially tonight, there were a lot of rebounds. He was having to fight through traffic and kind of fighting the puck a little bit. So that's a fair critique. It's a fair critique. Yeah.
And then 967 save percentage on the evening. What was a 2.34 goals saved above expected. Connor Ingram, that's what the kids be calling him.
Or Ingy or Ings. I know we read the comment of Ings. The Oilers had a goalie named it Ing. Peter Ing. Yeah. Peter Ing, yes.
Shout out.
Yes, if you collected pro set hockey cards from 1991,
I actually
you would know you would know your Peter Ing.
I stopped at 1989. I wasn't getting into that 90s crap. With good comes bad. We're going with the no shutout for Connor Ingram. Just stinks. We saw Lance say it earlier on in the chat that he deserved better in this one. I mean, it is what it is. You'd like to see it. It's only for the stats to try and pad it thoroughly. I had a tough time picking anything really bad in this hockey game. If there's a way in a small amount on your screen to put maybe playing with your food, third period, foot off the gas pedal type thing, that could have also been bad. I don't know. No shutouts, kind of a cop-out a little bit, but maybe let's do the alternate bad. That third period, that was not the Edmonton Oilers that I know and love, where I think of them as bloodthirsty sharks, and once they smell blood, they go get the kill.
Yeah, well, especially because the 2-goal lead isn't the safest lead, and I'm not going to go to the cliche factory there, but they could have used the third goal, obviously, to feel more safe in the game. And this is the critique of the Oilers for most, if not all, the season, is at times playing down to the competition. Mm-hmm. There was this maybe false sense of security. They were playing well, but then there was just a long stretch of this game where, okay, some bad habits creeped in. I can almost guarantee Knobloch may say that tonight of like, we had some bad habits creep in their game. Roslovic going 1-on-2, ozone blue line turnover. Just those, it's always with coaches harp on the pucks in, pucks out. When you're in a multi-goal lead, you can't be given free ones.
Sloppy passes in their own end.
You know,
remember when McDavid cut right in front of Connor Ingram to take that puck out of the zone?
In the game, in the first couple of minutes, McDavid went cutting in the D zone slot and led to a juicy look.
I could hear every coach, my father back in the day, you don't do it in front of the net. Don't cross in front of the net. But at the end of the day, the Oilers get a dub. Not too much bad in this one. And the Oily, it was oily. We went with the dad's trip, the mentor's trip. They stole the show tonight. Gene Principe's interviews with the fathers, they were good, but none better than Mr. Hyman and his interview with Gene. Something tells me those dads were enjoying a couple of beverages up there in their suite. He spent half the interview with his arm around Gene and just gassing him up, talking about how much he loves him. That is drunk talk if I've ever seen drunk talk before, and that is sweet, beautiful drunk talk. It's just loving on your boy, obviously. Mr. Hyman doesn't get to spend much time with Gene Principe. He got his 15 seconds tonight on the broadcast. He completely stole the show, and the beauty of this dad's trip is that it ain't over just tonight. They're heading to Nashville this evening for another game tomorrow. Couldn't have picked two better cities, Chicago and Nashville. I'm sure they're going out to some crazy dinners, hopefully Tootsie's tomorrow night. The only down part is that they have to be back in Edmonton for Thursday against the New York Islanders.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe the dads themselves, maybe they can. Now, Mr. Hyman he'll get a PJ for the boys back to Edmonton.
Yeah.
He'll figure out a way to do it. But the dad's trip, the mentor's trip, that was unbelievable. Mr. Hyman, that was hilarious.
Yeah, Mr. Hyman. What a sequence. What a sequence.
The
on
best.
Screen. Principe is just, he's dialed in, while he's not giving any, like, I'm with you. I'm listening. Yeah. You go. Yeah. I'm every step of the way. It was a fun one.
Watching Mr. Hyman sit there and like, okay, I have to listen to the questions. Okay, what's my answer going to be? Yeah, and then the answer.
Yeah.
The Oilers, it's hard. It's hard as a parent. It's hard as a parent.
Speaking of the mentor's trip, our pal Chris Knobloch spoke to the media post-game about what it's like having even his father on the road as well. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, anytime you get to share a weekend like this, it's very memorable for the mentors, the parents, but also for the players. It's a long grind. It's a long season. Playing 82 plus exhibition, playoffs, all that. You want some changes, some things to look forward to, and obviously getting to share a weekend like this with your, mostly fathers that are here is very special for all the players.
Dre's in, and he said Nashville will be wild tomorrow for the mentors. That's an all-day type event. They're going to be hung tomorrow morning. Little hair of the dog, little Baileys in your coffee. Who knows? Percy said Mr. Draisaitl will have much more to cheer about in Smashville tomorrow. Absolutely. Ryan S. also, he did. Nurse's dad also had a pretty good interview.
Yes.
And then Nita just said a simple, what does that say, Menzies?
Cup year.
Yeah, there we go. Bleeker said another bad was that we didn't play against Bedard.
Can I get that as good? A Northside Norm comment from 12 minutes ago that said Knobloch just gave a report on JFK's day-to-day. I want to make sure I didn't let that one slide. I saw that one. That was hilarious.
We got two candidates for comment of the night so far. That's up there.
Head injury.
Upper body. It's an upper body.
Upper body.
Speaking
of chats, a couple more super chats in here. Lance Kane, $20. That too many men penalty was so funny. Chicago reminded me of Decade of Darkness Oilers. Oh, yeah. And the Oilers looked like Kane and Taves Blackhawks. Oh, how the turntables, brother. It's nice the tables have turned. Enjoy your 5-minute D-zone shift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true. We remember back in the day, Chicago Blackhawks, you knew if the Oilers were taking them on.
The Oilers did well.
I know. I was going to say it'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. Then, who's the other one here? Bob Stauffer, $13.99. Richard Nurse's lineup call was the hardest thing thus far in 25-26, period. We need more of that. Let's go here, boys and gals.
Yeah.
Let's go, Oilers. Great episode as well, boys. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't see this lineup call. But I'm going to have to search this and
Do
find
you
it.
want me to bring it in? I can go and grab it.
We must have been
yeah.
live when it was going on.
I didn't even check during the game.
A couple times we did
speech.
flip to the football game, but that was during the intermissions.
True.
So we did miss some 50-50.
I had to get a
chat.
scouting report on my enemy on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Houston going down. Then Bob Stoffer's in again with a simple boo. Held that note. Let's go now. Figure out who was wearing the jeans. Brought to you by Wilhauk Beef Jerky. Only the finest tasting meat products earn the Wilhauk name. Made from 100% Alberta beef. Their jerky is aged, seasoned, smoked, and marinated to savory perfection. They gladly fill orders of any size, and you can find their jerky, sausage, and other products out of their Leduc location. And if you're lucky, you'll get Trent Wilhauk in your DMs, right, Michael Menzies?
Yeah. Well, hey, that's a local celebrity. I used to be the AJHL insider, and then I got in a lot of trouble, so I stay quiet. Hockey Canada didn't like me. That's
fair enough.
There's an hour-long podcast.
Yeah, that's we'll keep that for the Olympics.
Yeah, yeah, perfect.
For me, who's wearing the jeans tonight? Artyom Levshinov for that 5+ minute shift in the second period. It was truly mind-boggling, baffling stuff. He was dead as dead could be out on the ice. He was useless out there and felt like he kind of refused to come off the ice. I felt like there were several opportunities. He was at neutral ice, benches right there, just decided to turn back the other way once again. And then you saw the Hawks were hemmed in their own end repeatedly. Then they then iced the puck, and you saw Levshinov just hunched over, sucking air, trying to get oxygen back to his brain. He was dead. And then I saw Bagmilk's tweet about this, and I couldn't agree more. He goes, basically, at that point of 5+ minutes, and you are that dead and that useless. Every battle he tried to compete in was just getting pushed right off the puck. Just take the 3 to 5 seconds and go skate over to the ice, because you're already invisible, so you might as well just get off the ice and let somebody else come out there. Now, I'm happy he didn't do that. We were laughing our asses off during this entire shift.
It was bad news for him that his long shift coincided with the best 2 to 3 minute stretch of Oilers winning battles in the zone. It was unbelievable. Then Mangiapane jumped out and he kept the puck in, and on and on and on it went. It was 5:33 was the length of the shift. The longest shift in NHL history was 6:07. Jack Hughes in an empty net situation a few years back. But 5:33, it was 34 seconds off the longest recorded shift in NHL history.
In the middle of the game,
yeah,
with several opportunities to get to the bench in a game you were still in.
Yeah,
that was baffling to me. I'm sure the chat felt the same way as well. Is there any other candidates for the jeans in this one?
Me.
Yeah.
So I went to use the washroom during the one of the commercial breaks. I come back up and I start reaching behind. At some point, either today or hopefully it was sometime today, and I didn't just my jeans ripped. My ass is so big that my jeans are ripped. And
true story.
I don't want to be.
I
usually save this for my OF page, so I'm not going to turn and show you. But it is.
Chat, do you want a full frontal crotch flash or not? Menzies comes up out of the bathroom and he just looked like I thought he'd seen a ghost. I was like, did somebody break in a dog patch? He's like, boys, I ripped my jeans. Ripped my jeans. And then we tried to talk it out of, did you do any heavy lifting or bending over today at the office?
No, very little.
Did you come here today with ripped jeans?
There's a possibility. I've been walking around today with ripped jeans all day.
And you said these aren't even your A jeans.
No, these are not my usual.
Why are you not wearing your A jeans for pre and post?
Well, they're in the dryer. They're in the dryer
fair enough,
right now.
Fair enough.
So it was tough. But yeah, the backup pair is now really the backup pair now. And will be sent like Pickard, I guess, down.
All right, how many super chat dollars to the people who want to see it? If it's a lie, if he doesn't show it, Lance also wants a link to the OF if you have it. Yes,
I'll show you. I have no shame.
Let's get $20 in super chats from this point on. and you'll get to see Menzies jeans, whether they're
$20.
Whatever. He's going to show. He's going to show it anyways.
I am a cheap whore. Apparently, if that's $20,
all right,
you
set
got
the
a
number.
full
Yeah, you
hour.
use the number. What is it per month on your page? 50% flash sale going right now.
You got to sprinkle in the free, and I'm a pay-per-view guy usually.
Also, Dana's in and said, I ripped jeans dancing in a bar before. Was January. It was not good. LMAO. Have you ever ripped your pants?
I'm a fat guy. Of course I've ripped my pants.
I've ripped my dress pants before.
I ripped my dress pants at the dance floor, on the dance floor at my graduation. Right at the start. First move.
Buddy, I've seen you drop it low. I know how low you can get.
And they stayed ripped the rest of the night. I also did it at the wedding I went to in Jasper this past March at the volition of the bride. The bride requested it. If the bride requests it, you have to do it.
Hands are tied. Hands are tied there at that situation.
She said she'd pay for my pants.
Yeah, I ripped. I was a groomsman in a wedding. Boy, oh boy, I went too far. I took it too far with my moves. You know what a wedding's like. There's so much love and good energy in the air, and I got an ass that won't quit. And apparently the jeans or the dress pants will quit in that
and
scenario.
Apparently for me, it's just a Monday. It's just a little old Monday walking around.
His jeans are Garfield.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Grr, the jeans.
So I'm wearing the jeans tonight. I nominate me.
Anyone can get it. Anyone can get it. Brett, what was the other clip? Oh, yeah. We've been talking a lot about Connor Ingram, and I don't know if you noticed out there this evening, but he had a different look. He had the cream pads going on, and he helps lead the Oilers to 5-0 in the cream jerseys. Let's take a listen to Connor Ingram talking about his new gear he got.
Everyone around me seems to like it more than I do. It's a little out there for me. As I was skating off the ice today, I asked Pix, I said, do I look dumb right now? And he had my back. So, no, it's a step out there for me, but it's just for these specialty jerseys, and I don't have a little fun with it.
Actually, next thing we're going to do here, let's quickly do Borges' bankroll because I want to rip the Band-Aid off. Don't feel good about it. 18 plus. Please play responsibly. Hopefully, you took the Texans tonight. Hopefully, you took Bouchard for the goal ladder this evening. And hopefully, you did not ride with Borges' bankroll because yet again, I throw a big fat loser on my forehead. 97, 2+ points. Hyman gets 3+ shots. And Brett, I said it last game. I said it the one before. Whatever I put in the middle of the graphic continues to not hit. This has been going on for over a week straight. I'm the 2 out of 3 king. It stinks. I don't know what's going on. All you can do is put your head down, keep going out there every single day, responsibly placing new wagers. We'll be back at it again tomorrow on Borges' bankroll, but
I would have been pissed if I'd bet the first period over like I recommended with how many chances the Oilers had.
That's very true.
Just sickening stuff. So what do you do?
Let me know in the chat if you made any money on Bet365. Percy, Borges is like the Oilers. Can only ever go 2 out of 3. Yeah, Darian's in $5. We'll count this towards the jeans territory.
Sure.
Ripped my jeans first day of school last week in front of the students. You might catch a case there,
dangerous.
Should I keep reading this?
Yeah.
No police reports. Sure. I was allowed to return to the school. Cup year.
I don't know if we should be doing
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Kids never forgot that.
Maybe in the inseam year, but
so there's $5 towards our $20 total. We called Menzies cheap. And then Southpaw, only bet what you can afford, Z. That's right.
That's
for
right.
Borges' bankroll. Also, Mr. Burns, at least you're consistent.
yeah.
That's enough. That's why I wanted to rip the Band-Aid off. Bert, we did just mention it. Yeah, I believe you brought it in. I'm excited to see this for the first time. This is Mr. Darnell, or not Mr. Darnell Nurse, Mr. Richard Nurse, giving a pump-up speech to the
Dick
boys.
Nurse, yes.
All right, starting lineups tonight. We go number 93, Ryan Nugent Hopkins. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Connor McDavid. We got pretty boy Zach Hyman. My man, the one and the only, Mr. Ekholm. God loves you, baby. God loves you. The bomb, the Boosh man. And in between the pipes tonight, sweet looking, good dressing, new pads having, Ken Ingram. Have a good one tonight, boys. Have a good one tonight. Have a good one.
Holy shit, clap it up for Mr. Nurse. Oh my Lord. How could they lose after a speech like that pregame? Man, had I known that, I would have put the house responsibly on the Edmonton Oilers money line tonight. Sweet looking, good dressing, pretty boy.
Pretty boy. The Bushman. The Bushman.
The Bouch bomb.
The Bouch.
The man, the myth, the motherfucking legend.
That was, did he call him Mick Ekholm at some point as well?
My God.
That one kind of went over my head a little bit. I like they panned to Darnell, and he's just, this is my dad. This is who my dad is.
They were shot out of a cannon out of that. No wonder.
No shit, they had so many chances in the first period. Wow, that was petition to get Mr. Nurse on the road.
Yeah.
Every single game. I don't know what he does for a living. Quit it, because you're done. You found your new career path being, oh, he should just be a motivational speaker.
I'm fired up.
I want that to be like my gym train. That was awesome. I can't believe I didn't. I'm so happy we got to experience that together.
The pretty boy, Bordsy.
Sweet looking good dress.
I don't think Darnell get traded anymore.
Wow.
You know what? He's
Maybe
worth
that's been the reason. Yeah, maybe that's been the reason.
Did you see the smile on Connor's face?
Yeah,
He
that was actually
loved
wild.
it.
That was unbelievable. Hunter, what did he say? He called him pretty boy, Zach Hyman. Yeah.
Well, we know
hype
those athlete genes in the Nurse family. I mean,
shout out Donovan McNabb.
They are
lost in a Super Bowl to the Patriots. Sorry, I had to sneak that in.
High performance athletes.
Keeps in the huddle.
Both the sisters, obviously, they're coming from good stock and obviously good motivation. Clearly from Pops.
Southpaw said I watched it like 5 times. Brett, when we're driving on the way home, we're just gonna keep that going on. Loop. We're just gonna keep that. And I'm going to drive better than I ever have before.
Yeah.
You know what, damn it? We're going to have a good one.
Please stop at the lights, please.
Just go right. Officer, Mr. Nurse told me to called me sweet looking, good dressing.
Yeah.
Bob Stauffer, he wasn't lying. I'm telling you, hardest thing of 2025.
I am.
26.
Yeah. Yeah. Cream colored jerseys tonight.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Let's go.
Shout out Dick Nurse. Absolutely right. Cam $. All right. You guys have been unbelievable in the chat all night. Let's find out how you've been doing in the voicemails as well. They're brought to you by our friends at Swiss Donair, home of the old school Donair, with options if you want some flair. Open for 25 years and now open 7 days a week. The pride of the North Side. They're great for events at home or office. Check out their location at 8308 144 Ave Northwest or order online at SwissDonair.com. Can we get Mr. Nurse to do cameos for this show? Yeah. I'll start paying out of pocket. Can he leave me a voicemail? That's a tough act to follow, people.
By the way, there could be a stunning guest on the sauce later this week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There could be an absolute.
Let's just say you may have had an album drop this past Friday from the Ashes.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the one on Wednesday.
Oh, you're talking about that one.
Yeah, there's that one.
There could be.
I'm talking about the one that's been mentioned on this show.
Yeah.
We're talking about the one with a.
Are we allowed to say?
They said that they did say the name.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic might be on the sauce this week.
So Tiger King, you ever heard of it? Damn you, fuck you, Carol Baskin. Yeah, Joe Exotic might be making an appearance on the sauce later in the week.
Live from such penitentiary.
Where will he be calling from?
I have
fucking Rikers.
Yeah, that is the question. Is it minimum security? Is it maximum security? You'll have to tune in. So
we wait with bated breath.
When Reese dropped. Yeah,
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
That bitch, Carol Baskin.
So they had Jeff Nadeau on before, where if you're a Barstool guy, you know who that is. Joe Exotic, live from prison, could be once again.
Yeah.
We'll see if this actually goes down. Who knows? Got to be on good behavior probably for this to happen. But
We wait.
Big Oilers fan. He's a big Oilers fan.
fucking bleeds orange and blue.
That McDavid, I tell you, he is
That bitch, Mikey Anderson.
All right, Brett, we got voicemails from I think we got a good turnout tonight for voicemails.
We have 5 tonight.
Whoa.
We have 5 tonight, but one includes a 2-parter from Andrew. So I'm going to play you part 1 from Andrew, play you a couple more, and then we'll come back to Andrew later.
Sure.
So here comes Andrew's first voicemail.
Apologies to Mr. Menzies about the Alberta separation comments. I was just coming in hard. There was no need for that. Yeah, Ingram played pretty freaking well. Connor McDavid, 3 points. Draisaitl stole that last goal there. 4-1. Amazing game.
Fuck yeah. And don't apologize for that comment in pre-gaming. That had me.
That was funny.
That was funny. It is what it is. That's funny. You don't apologize for being that
No
good. Andrew, we love you.
apologies.
No apologies. Careful. Careful.
Just come out to vote in the referendum.
Alrighty, next one we got is from our good friend Rusty.
So this is your boy Rusty again. That win really reminded me of how the Oilers played during their 16-game heater a couple of years ago. Just really tight, defensive, close game, but they shut it down and then obviously extended it with a couple of goals at the end there. But great game. Good game for Bouch. Good game for McDavid. I thought it was a pretty solid team effort all around. Yeah, they can clean up the defensive end turnovers, but Connor Ingram bailed them out and the boys played really well. So great win. Let's go get them in Nashville tomorrow.
Thanks for the call.
Cup year.
Yeah,
I couldn't. I mean, we talked about it on pre-gaming, but the Oilers' track record in January, the last 3 seasons, has been superb. It has been unbelievable, and keep talking about it. The matchups they've got. I'm not expecting 16-game heaters, even though it would literally solve all my problems, and we could start selling the shirts again. Let's start with a 3-game heater. Let's move from there, and let's see what can happen. Shout out, Rusty. We love you. We appreciate you. Daring again, 279. I think I hear some dogs in the office.
What's that?
Yeah. Gotta keep them on a leash. Gotta keep them on a leash, people.
They've now won 6 in a row in Chicago, by the way, dating back to March 2022.
And I'm pretty sure it's like 10 out of their last 11 against Chicago or something like that.
Yeah, they've done
ownership papers. They be real. Oh, Bob Stauffer, $13.99. Dick Nurse brother-in-law is Donovan McNabb of the Birds.
Yes.
I hate the Birds. Plus Kia Nurse, plus Sarah Nurse, plus Darnell. Crazy fam, not lying. Darnell's uncle is McNabb. I know Kia. Oh, I know that Donovan McNabb is Darnell's uncle. I was never a McNabb guy. He threw up in the huddle at the Super Bowl.
Hey, but it kept going. As a Giants fan, I despise the Eagles, but Donovan, I respect McNabb.
Yeah,
I respect McNabb.
I respect. He was a very, very good, very good football player.
Great quarterback.
Next,
Austin just said Sarah Nurse is his celebrity crush. Not gonna lie.
I love
Send her a
Sarah
DM,
Nurse.
brother. Shoot.
I don't know if we should be condoning that. Next, we have Wise Kyle.
Hey, boys. Wise Kyle in the chat here. Vibes? Creamy. Feeling like a 50% off David Thomas at cream jersey. That game was creamier than an Abella danger scene. Go Oilers. Creamier, baby.
Creamier. Menzies, your response.
There's a lot of ways to go after that one. Those who know ball might know Abella.
And with that, let's go to the next voicemail, Brett.
Holy fuck. I almost pulled
Wise
this thing
Kyle, I
out
appreciate
here.
that. I think that's the first voicemail we've gotten from Wise Kyle. So good to see him again. We haven't seen Wise Kyle since the playoffs. Brett.
No, sorry, I'm readjusting here because I almost threw everything all over the place.
I'm trying to keep it on the rails a little bit.
So that was Wise Kyle. We're going back to Andrew.
Such a wise call.
Here's Andrew's second call.
It's funny to me that the Hyman goal counted when he's literally standing in the crease, although he's being held in there. But then they called back the goal where he kind of kicked it, but it didn't go off his foot. So It's just hilarious to me.
Yeah, the thoughts, I'm curious, chat, your thoughts on the Zach Hyman no goal call. Did kind of feel like it's been a minute since we've had a disallowed Zach Hyman goal call, so we were definitely overdue, and it was a questionable one. Had some people confused online. Brett, I don't know if we have it, but either way, it was a weird one because it didn't go off of his skate, but there was a kicking motion, but going off of his leg. He was so adamant going over the ref immediately. That went off my pants, that went off my pants. But Menzies, I know you've done the research. You've already looked into it. Share with the folks what you were able to find.
Well, it does seem to be a gray area, but by the letter of the law, I think it should have counted. As far as section 37.4 under distinct kicking motion, plays that involve a puck entering the net as a direct result of a distinct kicking motion shall be ruled no goal. We know this. For purposes of video review, the video must make clear that an attacking player has deliberately propelled the puck with a kick of his foot or skate, and the puck enters the net. A goal cannot be scored on a play where an attacking player propels the puck with a skate into the net, blah, blah, blah. We know this. This also includes kicking the blade of his own stick or any part of the equipment, stick, kicking the stick, glove, helmet, etc. A puck that deflects into the net off an attacking player's skate who does not use a distinct kicking motion shall be ruled a goal. So the puck hits his thigh. To me, it's off his thigh. He's skating forward. Now, underneath the thigh, he may have, if the puck did hit his skate there, I think it wouldn't have been a goal. But to me, by that letter of the law, I think it should have counted. I'm glad it didn't matter. That's for sure.
I think I'm more confused now than I was before. Also, they got to do something in the NHL rulebook that has too long, don't read, just at the bottom.
Oh, man.
Just kind of puts it. I know. I'm looking at you in this whole PDF. How many pages is that fucking
234 pages.
All right, give me the TLDR quick.
Yeah. Like
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I will say, though, for Zach Hyman, the first goal that he scored, hey, that's classic ZMH banging away in the crease. The ability to get a stick on that one. Bouchard was an unbelievable feat on that one as well. Yeah, it was a questionable Hyman goal call. I'm sure we'll unpack that a little bit more tomorrow on Oilers Nation Every Day. Curious what Liam's response to that or his take on that one will be. Brett, another voicemail?
Yes, the last voicemail is from our good friend Dre, who sounds like, we think it's Dre. I just want to say that Battle sent me saying one more from Dre, I'm pretty sure, has a question for AB. So get ready, AB.
What up, Oilers Nation? What up, Bordsy? Gotta ask you, Bordsy, if McDavid hits 30 games straight, will you go streaking? Also, you look very handsome in your Pats jersey. Let's go, Pats.
Dre, you gas me up, brother. You're way too good to me. You treat me well.
Yeah, what are you saying?
So, okay, let's discuss it. Let's talk it out because I am willing to negotiate on this. What kind of footage are we talking here? Like, is somebody recording this? Are we posting?
I think we're like Jasper.
Are we blurring? Because like if you give me the good old fashioned blur, yeah, man, I'm in. Let it
really
ride. I don't see why not.
The blur, you take a blur on the video.
But I mean, like if while I'm streaking in the video, if you blur me out, then I mean.
And where would this be? Where would you do
probably
this?
Around the lovely Riverdale
now,
area.
let's also remember that there was a school right there.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
an elementary school.
Okay, where can you? Dre, you got to come with more options here for where I need to do the streaking. Jasper Pond Hockey Tournament would have been a fun place to do that, but we can't. There won't be 30 games by then. Let's put a pin in this and let's revisit this if he gets to 25.
Now the real question is this dumber than a tattoo?
Possibly, but I'm willing to find out.
Why would you say that?
Well, I'm willing to find out. I mean,
yeah,
I'm open to the idea. I will leave it at that. That is not a no. That is not a yes. That is a let me mull that over. Menzies, what do you think I should give as a response here?
Oh,
content, brother.
I think you should bear it all. Yeah,
I just sit here. Just
yeah. Do the show. We got our laptop here.
Do a naked show.
If I place this right about.
Yeah,
you could do it.
Yeah.
No, we're not. I'm not hosting shows naked yet.
Come on.
Bordsy ball and Oh, Mankini from Borat. Okay, that's an
I
option.
like Mankini.
That's not bad. I'm not saying.
Would you do a show in a
I'm not-
Mankini?
No.
That's doing a show in a Mankini is easier than streaking.
Not the entire show, but let's
pre-gaming and
let's
after
mull
dark.
this over. I'm willing to discuss this, and maybe we probably have to talk to our bosses and people in charge before I'm offering up my body.
Why?
Also, I do think we're above $20. We are due for a nice crotch shot for Michael Menzies on the way out. Brett, was that the final voicemail?
Yes, that was the final voicemail.
There we go, folks.
Hold on. This is from Ike Howard. Isaac Howard just called in.
The best looking guy here.
Thank you.
Hey, best looking guy in the press box. Absolutely. Ike Howard looking good tonight. Dre said Ryder would do it. Well, then you ask Ryder. And let me know what he says, and maybe we'll combine doing it together. Menzies, I made a deal with the people, brother. I believe we're pretty. Actually, the only other thing that I didn't touch on was we pointed out repeatedly. I don't want to get negative to end it.
I have something to make it positive.
Good. Matt Savoy lacks finish. He's lacking some finish right now. I don't even want to say that he's a little bit snake bitten, because to be snake bitten, you might have to hit the net at a couple points. I don't want to sit here and dog on the guy. He's been around it. We've seen Roslovic and the kids do well at points here lately, but I don't know, there's just a couple moments tonight. Matt Savoy getting his opportunities, getting his chances. He's always in the right spot. He has such a good high hockey IQ. I think he's struggling to adjust to beating NHL goaltenders at the big level. Did you notice this tonight as well? We were kind of going back and forth.
Yeah, we mentioned it. I mean, just some of the opportunities he's had. He's now goalless in 11 in a row. But that's kind of been his story of the season by and large, where, okay, his underlying numbers are going to be good. But when you're in those prime scoring areas, at some point you have to bury. And, he's still learning his way on that front for sure. The positive thing I want to bring up.
Lance Kane said, like Menzies' jeans, Savoy lacks finish.
I made up for it in game. To the positive thing. So, this isn't inherently positive. It could be an Oiler fan positive. Braden Point suffers injury tonight.
It's a crazy thing to lead into. All right, here's the positive for tonight.
What?
No, that's not. Hey, let me follow the train here. But we're seeing Hyman. He scored, gritty finish. Should have had 2 tonight. Was robbed of 1. If Point is out, could the door still be open for Hyman to join Team Canada? Where do you think he is on the next call?
Right, because I believe it came out, TSN posted yesterday that 6 of a total 15 players have been confirmed on Team Canada's Olympic reserve list. Those names that TSN had: Connor Bedard, Sam Bennett, Wyatt Johnston, Mark Scheifele, Seth Jarvis, Travis Konechny. So the fact that those 6 names are mentioned before Zach Hyman, once again, because it says 6 of a total of 15 players. So I don't totally understand that one. It's Braden Point was a guy that, and it's fun to play the game, especially for Team Canada, of who plays with who when you look throughout the lineup. Point was a guy that I had slotted right on the wing of 197, Connor McDavid. Again, don't know what the severity of the injury is. I believe John Cooper said that he was going to travel with the team to Pittsburgh still.
Could be a mute point.
So he's not going back to Tampa. So right there, that makes me feel better. But there's really no wrong choices you could make in these call-up to join Team Canada. Every single player, all 15 of these dudes are going to be unbelievable guys. I do think, though, for me, once again, I'm biased as shit, but if Braden Point, I had penciled on McDavid's wing, I would make the simple swap and go, let's put a guy who's played multiple seasons on McDavid's wing.
Certainly there's incentive for everyone here who was on the bubble that didn't make the team to continue to play well and be ready if that call were to arise and someone does go down, whether it's Point or anybody else.
Well, there's already been a couple of scares already.
Horvat got hurt. Wilson got hurt.
Mark Stone had a little bit of a scare the other day. Yeah,
maintenance.
Maintenance.
Just maintenance for Stone.
Got to grease those old. He's not even that old.
No.
He's just ugly. And we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Oilers Nation After Dark. It was a hell of a good show tonight. Hell of a game from the Edmonton Oilers. They kick off their 5-game week. We're only 20% done the week here. Going to see a lot of Bordsy, a lot of Brett, and a lot of the ON staff throughout this week.
Quickly, we should mention the Nation Vacation.
Oh, Brett. Just paying the bills. Paying the bills, brother. Nation Vacation headed to Sin City in March 2026. Yeah, who knows either way. It's going to be an unbelievable time. Shout out Expedia. You can now go to nationgear.ca, throw down your 20% deposit, and you can get in on the action. You're going to have tons of FOMO if you don't come. It is an unbelievable time. Hard to have a bad time in Vegas in general, but when you're traveling with 20, 30, 40, 50 Oilers fans all together, the Nation staff, and then that doesn't even account for like the first Nation Vacation I went on, right? We are all in our hotel and like we filled up a plane type thing. Then just the day of the game, walking the strip, fucking orange and blue absolutely everywhere. And I'm like, they weren't all in my hotel. Oilers fans show up and show out, especially in
but many
climates.
were in your room, and so that's the important thing.
We were also chanting "Let's go Oilers" going down Fremont Street.
Oh, it's
at one
unbelievable. Unbelievable. There was a guy last year when the Oilers taking on the Golden Knights wearing a Calgary Flames jersey in the lower bowl section. We are all the way up in like our own private, like not suite. I don't know what you would call that. On-looking thing. This year at the game, we're actually in the lower bowl, free booze, free food, all accounted for in your Nation Vacation price when you pay at nationgear.ca. But this guy was wearing a Flames jersey way down, like directly below us. And I'll say it, me and Brett were absolutely wasted.
What?
And I mean, it's pretty much, Rick was screaming at everybody. And like this guy wearing a Flames jersey to an Oilers game, you do that, you're asking for it. And me and Brett, for pretty much 60 straight minutes, just let this dude have it. He was just, he didn't do anything to us besides wear that jersey. And it's fighting words right there. Now,
hey, Calgary! Hey, you know your captain was born in Edmonton.
It was a good time. So I highly recommend you come and you can get a first, Lance.
Wow.
That Calgary guy regretted his life choices.
And he was stuck too. He couldn't go anywhere.
And his buddies next to him were like,
laughing,
It was a good time. Come on the Nation Vacation. And that will do it for us for Oilers Nation After Dark. Do me a big favor. Smash that like down below. Make sure you are subscribed to the ON YouTube channel. It helps the algorithm. It helps Bordsy. And I appreciate you for doing that. Menzies, I love having you on pre and post.
Fun.
It's been too long, and I think we're about to see a little bit more Menzies more frequently around these parts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, folks. A lot of games in January as well. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Tristan, intern, did a bang-up job yet again.
Well
Brett,
done.
he is. Clap it up for Tristan.
Done.
He's an asset. He's an asset to the squad.
Nate Oops. Let's go.
Baby Owls. Let's go. Brett, you did great. Menzies, you're great. Bordsy, you're average as shit. I love you all. Appreciate you all. And we will talk tomorrow, 12:01 Mountain Standard Time for Oilers Nation every day. And then we'll be pre-gaming at 5 p.m. The Oilers in Smashville taking on the Predators tomorrow. But until then, enjoy that Oilers victory. And I'm going to go watch Dick Nurse's pump-up speech.
Let's go.
18 times on the drive home. Peace out, everybody.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you enjoyed today's episode of Oilers Nation Every Day, make sure you hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube to not miss any of our content. We got you covered from interviews, insight, analysis, everything you need to stay up to date on everything around the team. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video.